I was speaking with a lot of you guys earlier today, and I noticed that most of you don't know the true story, or the real story about how Josh and Emily actually got together. So I think it was touched on a little bit earlier at the wedding. But my brother and I decided we were going to go away to Hillsville for the weekend, and Josh's girlfriend at the time brought along Emily, and I brought along my best friend Josh. Now, one of those amazing nights, all we did was eat, drink, play board games, hang out at the fire for like 6-7 hours. There's one thing I noticed about the night. Josh and Emily didn't say 2 words to each other. Literally, he sat across from the fire. Josh was being his loud, not to say obnoxious self, but being very fun, outgoing as usual. And Emily, as always, you know, adorable, shy, sweet, usual self, but they didn't say 2 peeps. So I went to bed at about 1 a.m. I think it was. And I don't know what kind of mind games Josh was playing with Emily, Mr. Brewer, but when I went to bed, their sleeping bags were on polar opposite sides of the house. When I woke up, 8 hours later, I came downstairs. I'm not sure what happened, but their sleeping bags somehow morphed into one together, and they were covered up in what can only be described as a snuggle position. I said to Josh the next day, "What the hell happened last night? How did you manage that? You didn't sleep with her at all, and and you woke up in a really good situation." He said, "As soon as you went to bed, I picked up my sleeping bag. I walked over there, and I said, 'Can I sleep next to you?' She said, 'Yes.'" Yes. I have to say, massive well done and congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Brewer. Met you for the first time earlier today, and it was a pleasure. But in all truthfully, you've got to be really proud of the job you did with Emily. I've known her for quite a long time now, and I can honestly say she's one of my favourite people in the world. We've always had a bit of a bond. Very cheeky. She likes to, to tease me a little bit, but she's one of those sweet girls. And obviously, for the people here that do know her, she's one of those adorable people that wouldn't have an enemy in the world. She's always the most caring person. I have a little banter with her, if she sees me at a party, she'll always raise her eyebrows. It seems to be a thing. She'll give me a wink, she'll raise her eyebrows, but I absolutely adore her. So you've done a fantastic job, and you've got to be proud of yourself. So congratulations again. To Mr. and Mrs. Salter, you did the very best you could with this one. I have to say, I was very, very honoured when Josh chose me to be his best man. We've had a very, very good friendship that's gone on for a very long time. I'm sure many of you guys know the way we met, but 10 years ago I made the best decision of my life. And I called my dad up and said, "Dad, I want to move to Melbourne. I want to finish year 12 in Melbourne because I've made all my friends up to this point in high school. I want to have an opportunity to meet some friends at high school and then settle down in Melbourne because that's what I wanted to do." He said, "Great, come to Melbourne, fantastic." So I moved in. First day of high school, went to Northcote High, and I was leaving first day. Good day, no dramas, didn't get picked on or anything. So that's a start. And I'm leaving the school and I'm walking home, and this guy in front of me who had to be an American exchange student because he had this heavy, deep American accent. And it was about 10 yards in front of me, and he kind of turned his head and he saw me and he turned around and he's like, it's like, "Hey, you're the new kid, right?" "Hi, my name's Josh." He put his hand out like that and he shook my hand. He said, "Hi, my name's Xavier." That was the start of our friendship. We've been best friends ever since then, but little did we know at that time that the kindness that he showed to me to say hello to the new kid at school, which is not something that most people do. That kindness act that he had in that time was going to set up a chain of events that's going to lead him to meet the love of his life.
Oh, shit.
Lead every single person in this room here tonight at this very moment because of that. I love you so much, Josh.
Hey!
Just goes to show that the little things really can amount to something absolutely wonderful, like, out of 7 billion people, these two men.